Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon. It's Shauna here, coming from Reunion Island. Today, we are doing something a little bit different. We are still in our 90-day team challenge. It's the last week. Can you believe it? 90 days we've been doing this. And the topic is interview a business partner. So I have the honor to interview a business partner that has been working with us for not 2 years yet, but her name is Giedre, and she's from Lithuania. She's what I call a seasoned business partner. She's not a newbie, but she is what we call, or what she calls herself, a healthy, active, positive lifestyle activist, business owner, and mentor. She has her own team in our global community, and I just love her. And she's very much loved in our community because she is such a natural person. She's easygoing, and she's made so much progress in her business since she started. And so that's why I wanted to interview her today. What can I say? What I love about her as well is when she started, she was someone very reserved, and she was a newbie, and she, had a lot of doubts, and she wasn't sure about what she was going to do in this business. And today she has totally transformed herself, her business, and we are very, very proud of her. Let me get on with the interview. The first question for Giedre. First of all, would you like to say something about yourself before we get started?
Hi, Shona. Oh, wow. The introduction, like, I feel that I'm done for the day. You said it all. I don't usually say so many nice things about myself in the early morning like that yet.
I know. It's for me to do.
So thank you. So thank you for this beautiful introduction. No, just let's go with the questions.
Okay.
Let's.
Okay.
You said everything what needed to be said.
Yeah, well, I just want people to get to know a little bit about your journey so far. So, the first question is, why did you choose to sign up with our opportunity? And did you check some other businesses out or some other opportunities before you signed up with us?
Yes, I tried few things. I used to kind of draw things and upload to we call those like a picture banks,
Yeah.
like stuff like that. Then it kind of worked for a little while. Then Etsy, I was checking out like drop shipping and stuff like that, but nothing really. Everywhere needs like a stock. You need like
Yeah.
either investment or lots of time. So, and the thing is that you, even if you take a course, like I did few courses, and then that's it. If you are not getting like hang of it like straight away,
Yeah.
there is no really support, like, and if you want to go deeper, you need like, buy a course again and again, and it's kind of, and then you're on your own. Nobody understands what you're doing. You don't understand what you're doing.
Yeah, it's
So it
difficult.
wasn't too much fun.
Yeah.
And when I came across our business opportunity, like what was the main catch for me was that there is a global community and there is a support reachable, so like that you have a coach and a mentor assigned to you.
Hmm.
And I knew that training, okay, it's up to me. But when you have a real person to actually ask if you are stuck, that was a game changer for me, and many other things, which we maybe we'll talk later about that. Like the human help, that was the big yes
Yeah.
for me.
I totally understand that because I did the same thing as you. I did some courses, and yeah, at the end I was like, okay, but what do I do now? And just the fact to have somebody, a coach or a mentor, even for life. I mean, it's not just for the time of your training, it's for as long as you do your business. I think that's really rare. And it's so much easier when you have somebody to have some feedback, or your team giving, sharing knowledge, than to be all by yourself trying to run a business. So I totally agree with you
That's
on
so
that. Yeah.
Mm. And there is no competition here. Like there is, I mean, like I don't know, I never been in an environment where people doing, we're kind of all in one business, but we are owners of our business, but nobody is afraid to share their knowledge.
Yeah.
Nobody is, because like usually you feel like, oh, if I tell that, they might use it.
Yeah.
But let's relax. There is nothing, you're not going to do that the same as other person. If you're going to copy it, you're going to, yeah, I know we don't have that fear in our community, and
Yeah.
that's so beautiful. Everybody is eager to learn and to share stuff. So that's very uplifting and encouraging.
It is, and it's there. It's huge. This industry, the world. There's so much opportunity and so many people out there that it's really not a competition because everybody's different and everybody has a different target they are attracting. So if we share information, it's just to be inspired, and everybody does their own thing. So you're right. That's cool. My second question is, I already mentioned that. You have grown and transformed yourself so much. I mean, this is my opinion. Since you started, your mindset, your confidence, and I just want to know for you, what is the biggest change you've seen in yourself since you started this business?
That's a tough one. When you start doing something you're not sure about, and you have nobody to really share what's your new journey is and adventure, except for this community to back me up. But when you're new, you're not like no still.
Yeah.
If you can say stuff and stuff like that. I would say that the main thing is confidence, because I never been active on social media, or even when I was much younger, I was a very outgoing person. But when the life happened, well, I don't like that phrase, but when life is happening to
Yeah.
for me or to me both, I kind of became very reserved. I was in a place where I didn't want to meet any new people. I couldn't talk with anybody. I just didn't want to.
Yeah.
But then I kind of start looking for new opportunities because I wanted to get back to that new old Giedre where she's
Yeah.
happy and she's outgoing, and I didn't want, and I'm still like, even in those darker moments, I'm still a people's person, and even if it's harder for me to connect with somebody, I think with the right people, it's always kind of sticks. And then when I realized what's the message is with this business and what's the opportunity is for me there, that confidence kind of grew the more. And it's not that it grew because I understand more about the business and technical part, but about the change,
Yeah.
about the possibility of change within personal life. So that would be the biggest, that confidence that I can change and be example for somebody
Yeah.
who can maybe not sure what to do. I'm not quite there yet where I want to be, but I'm on the way and I'm very happy with that. And another thing is consistency. Like, I was very fast quitter. Like, you start something, it's not happening overnight, and then you go, it's not for me. Forget it. I'm not probably good enough. I'm not enough. I'm not, all this. And with this, it's kind of, hang on, let's try this.
Yeah.
Okay, people are doing this, they're sharing, maybe I'll try this. And that consistency is really changing a lot. So that's two main things probably which really making a big impact in my personal life and
Well, I
everywhere.
I do have to congratulate you because you really came out of your comfort zone, like you say. And that's the only way that people can advance and make changes in their lives and find that person that you had before, like you said. You get into routines in your life and you really have to get out of that comfort zone and challenge yourself to make an impact and get a message out. And you've done that. You really have done that. You're making an impact. You've got so many followers in a small amount of time, and I love your content. You really have a connection with nature, a kind of a spirituality, and you are able to transmit that to your community. So I really love that. I feel like you are making a difference. You're helping people, and that's so important in our business, and that's what keeps people motivated. So bravo on you. You're doing a great job.
Thank you. You're very kind.
No, it's the truth. It's the truth. What the last question? What is your main job, and how do you fit this digital business into your day?
When I started to look for for a side hustle, as we everybody loves to say that, I was thinking about it. My goal was to work for myself. I'm a massage therapist. I'm actually in my massage studio here now.
Okay.
And when I opened it, I thought, yes, that's fine. I'll be my own time. I will schedule my time. I'll be my own, boss. And yes, that happened. But then I realized that I'm working 7 days a week, random hours, whatever fits my clients, with the ones I love, But then after 1 year running this business, I was exhausted. I was so tired because I didn't take, like, if I'm taking a day off, I already calculating, if that's gonna cover my my costs. And it was tiring, and I kind of I felt that I'm losing the interest in what I do, even though I serve people and I love that. I love my my clients. And then I said to myself, it has to be the way, it has to be the way for me to work smarter rather
Right.
than harder. And then that's when I started looking for a business opportunity online, which I could, fit it in my day. And then again, I was, oh, but how will I fit it in my day? And then I found myself that, between the appointments, or if I work later in the day, or I have an evening more free,
Yeah.
I realized that I'm scrolling on the phone,
Yeah.
you kind of pointlessly scrolling on the phone. And I was like, that's not right.
Yeah.
Social media and all this, it's a good thing when, but not when you are used by it. And I was
Yes.
like,
Yes.
I have to use it, in the way that, advantage to my advantage,
Yeah.
to
Using your
benefit from.
time wisely, right?
Exactly. And then I thought, not having time is just an excuse. I have time. I have time between the appointments. Somebody is late. I can, I can do that. Okay, maybe for training in the start, you have to dedicate proper time
Right.
just to set up the business. Yes, but again, you have the day off. You have like few hours a day to set it up. And then when it's up and running, you really need to maintain it. And it's not that much. And again, like, sometimes, again, like when your motivation goes down, or, you find yourself again, purposely scrolling, but
Yeah.
you're still on the phone. I was like, stop that, make it work for you. And then you get back. And that's its kind of game for yourself. So I easily fit in my day. And it's not only because, yes, I do run my own business and I can make schedules, but yes, that's how I fit. If I'm working late in the day, I will do that in the morning.
Right.
Or if I commute, I will do that on the go. Or if I have, some break, I would go through the comments, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Of course, if you need like some proper content and stuff like that, it takes time, but
Yeah.
then you can find it. It's not urgent. Nothing
Yeah.
is on fire,
Right.
but when you have those few minutes, it's you have to make that choice what you're gonna do with them. If
Right.
you're gonna do, and like somebody's, uh, kittens, which is nice, but like, but or you write a post which is, a message to your audience, to the world, to be heard, and maybe someone will hear it, and that will speak to them. So, yeah, purpose, like scroll with purpose,
Yeah.
basically. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's fittable in any schedule, really.
That's a good way
I'd say.
to wrap this up. You said the right word. The key word is purpose. And I can see that you have a purpose and you're using time pockets during your day to get that message out. And you're building your business. And like you say, this isn't a quick fix, it's not a get rich quick thing. And if you want something to last in time and even into your retirement, like me, then you have to build it. And that's what you're doing. And you're doing it at your own pace. And that's what's great. That's what's great about this opportunity as well, is that we're constantly learning, constantly building, and we're doing it on our own time. So good job,
That's very
Giedre.
true.
Well, I hope that we will have another interview in the future on some other points. And thank you so much for participating today. And I hope this will be inspiring to our team and to wrap up our 90-day team challenge. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.
That's been a ride, wasn't it? The 90-day challenge was
Well, yeah,
crazy.
it is. Like I was talking to someone the other day saying, if you've never done a challenge in your life, and if you do one for this amount of time, you will come out of it different than when you started. I mean, it's mandatory. So we've all learned a lot from this, I think.
Definitely.
That's a topic for a whole other interview. Well, thank you again, and thank you to everyone who took the time to listen to this. I hope you got some value from it, and we'll see you next time. Have a good day, Giedre. Bye.
You too. Thanks,